What's up you guys, welcome to another Python tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to create a program that will check if specific words exist in a certain file. So we're going to just build a function that will take two parameters and it's going to do good stuff. So just let's enough me talking, let's get started. So let's first create a file. So you guys know how to do that, like I taught you in previous tutorials. So what do you want your file to be called? Let's name it mo.txt, comma, what do you want to do to it? I want to write. And let's close that and run it, and boom, you have an empty file right here. So now we can play with it. So go to that empty file and go ahead and type mo. We're going to need that later. So, okay, so give yourself some space, do that, and let's get started. All right, take a deep breath. All right, this is going to be a deep program. All right, so define our function. What do you want your function to be called? I'm going to call it word count. Your function is going to take two arguments. The first argument is file name, because we're going to give it a file name and it's going to do a bunch of stuff to it. And the second argument is list of words, but I'm just going to call it list word or words. Why not? And we're going to like put some exceptions later on, so just go ahead and type try, because we're going to like put some exceptions and it's going to be pretty beautiful. It's going to make the program just run so much better. So create a variable called file. It doesn't have to be file, but I decided to. So you don't have to do the same thing. So in here, we're going to open the file name, which we're going to pass in later on. So file name, and here what we want to do to it, we want to read. We want to read that file so we can do stuff with it. Create another variable called read and set it equal to file. And guys, this is really important. Dot read lines, not lion, lines with an S, okay? Don't forget that. And go ahead and close your file. So far so good, simple enough. Now we're gonna loop through each word that you pass in as a parameter. Let's say you pass in like 3 words, like mo, cool, awesome. So it's gonna, the first time it loops, mo. The second time it loops, cool. So let's just create a for loop and loop through the list of words. So for word in list words, what do you want to do to word? I want to make sure that it's lower. Like I want to make sure that it's lower because, like, let me just type the function. So what this line of code is going to do is basically make sure that even though I put a capital a word, it will like change it to lowercase. So it just, like, for example, if I had mo as capital and if there's mo as small letters, it won't count. So I just want to make sure that they're all small lowercase letters. So simple enough. Create a variable count, because we're going to count the number of words and set it equal to 0. In here, we just loop through the list of words. That's like, it is as simple as that, guys. And now we want to loop through the file. So how can we do that? For sentence, because we're going to go sentence by sentence, sentence by sentence, sentence by sentence. Yeah, I'm going to explain it like line by line. You guys are going to get this down for sure. In read. Why read specifically is because we decided to call it read, and like what this line of code right here does is basically take whatever is in the file and change it to a list. Like it will take this and it will convert it to a list. So for sentence in read, do something. What do you want to do? We want to split it. So let's put line equals sentence dot split, because that will put each word as a single element instead of like just having it all in one list. It will make sure that each word is in a single element. Yeah, you guys will get it all. Just like, yeah, just type along with me. And here, just say we loop through each sentence. Now we want to loop through each word. So for each in line, because line is the element of the list. Like is the first time you guys gonna see what is it doing right now. I'm just gonna type along with me. For each in line, make sure that, let me create a variable called line2 and set it equal to each dot, and this time put lowercase, because we want to make sure that all the letters or all the words that are in the file, they're all going to be lowercase. So we're going to make this lowercase by doing this, and we're going to make sure that each word in the file a lowercase as well. So add one more here too, so we make sure that it's working right. So put line2 as well, put equal line2, where are you? Line2, right here. Dot, what do we want to do? We want to take a bunch of stuff out. So what this line of code right here is basically, so here we're making sure that all the words that are in the file are lowercase, and we just use the variable twice. You can name it a new variable, but I don't like to name like 1,000 variable in a single program, so I just decided to name it the same. It's just going to do the same thing. But this method right here, with this method, oh, what did I do? What this method right here is going to do is this. Whatever you put between these quotes will be taken out. So I want to take out an exclamation, this, 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 and this, 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 and this. I just want to make sure that I'm only counting words. I don't want to count all that. This doesn't matter. All right, so we got this. We're all set, and now we want to check if the words that we passed in equals whatever is in the file. So we're going to just put a simple if statement. So if what? If our word, which is lower equals line2, make sure that you count it. So add 1. And also, when you're done, because I'm now printing it out the loop. So if I just put my print statement right here, it's just going to print each time, but I don't want that. I just wanted to print when it's done. I want you to print lower, which is the word. Also, I want you to put that because I want my program to look beautiful and nice. And I want you to put into print count. And I want to also put the exception if, for example, the file doesn't exist. Just tell the user the file is not there. So guys, I'm gonna run this real quick, and you guys are gonna see what it does. So what is the file name? File name mo.txt, comma, and what is the word that I want to check? For example, I want to check mo. All right, so if you run this, it said mo6. So what it did is this. It said, okay, mo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and it doesn't matter if it's lowercase or not, because we're going to force it and we're going to change it to lowercase. Okay guys, so I know that I just walked through this program pretty quickly. In the next tutorial guys, I'm going to walk you through each step of how I just like created this program, and like really like tell you how like each step work, because like if I like I don't want to put it all in one tutorial because it's gonna take forever. So if you have all this typed, just go to the next tutorial, because in the next tutorial I'm gonna be teaching you about debugging, and it's just I'm gonna walk you through it step by step and step by step so you can see exactly what is happening. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, check out my next video. It's gonna be great.